Didn't you make us out?
What's going on, guys? And welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My window's not open, is it? Jerry won't be able to hear me. That's alright, and that is alright. But
I don't think it should be away.
Oh, for goodness sake. But welcome back to another Leo Reacts. I'm ignoring that because it keeps popping up for some reason. There is not a virus. I've cleared it all out. It's taken me months. And there you go. But we're going to try and ignore it. But today is going to be another Leo Reacts. And I am joined by... What are you doing? What are you doing? I am joined by Oscar. But today we will be reacting to the top 10 creative horror movie jump scares. And you know that I have been doing some Fortnite maps and I've jumped in literally probably in every single one of them, and I don't know how this is gonna go. Are you scared of cat? Do you jump a lot? Jump scares?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, we'll just see. But the twist on this video, 40 quid.
I'm not gonna get jump scared now.
Is up on the line. So whoever wins, whoever is the one that least gets jumped through these top 10 most jump scares,
I'm gonna get
gets
jumped.
£40. Oh, I'm telling you, I ain't winning it because I drop at everything.
I don't want to get jumped.
Well, there's £40 on the line. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy.
I don't.
And let's begin. I think this is still part of the intro. Yeah, it is. I don't think this is part of the top 10. Oh, sorry. I made me jump.
Number 10.
Okay, number 10.
The Demon Revealed. Insidious.
Oh,
I've
no.
seen the film. We've seen the film.
Oh no, the demon. Oh, I think I know what jump scare is. Absolutely. It's... Oh god, right,
Okay. Hold on to my seat.
Often jump scares centered on a monster or baddie will involve them suddenly entering the shot, arriving with a start to menace the other characters.
She's a good actress.
This entry goes a different route though, by skipping the arrival. The scene begins as a simple conversation.
No, it is this
As
scene.
the two converse, the camera cuts back and forth between shots of the two in an age-old technique.
Oh no, it's a scene.
Shot.
I can't remember
We
this
cut to
bit.
one, then the other,
Oh,
back
no.
and forth as they speak.
I'm gonna get jumped
But a
because I
wrench
know
is
what's gonna
suddenly
happen.
But there will be a tally on the... Where should we go? I'll do the tally on the right side. So you see my name and Oscar's name. There will be a tally of how many times we jump.
Come on.
Let's just carry on. You ready?
No.
I'm actually
really.
scared because I know the scene, but I feel like I'm gonna jump.
thrown into the works when we cut back to Josh, and the demonic entity is now crouched right behind him.
It said Dalton.
I know what's coming up.
I can still hear that voice.
Okay, I knew it was there. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't jump. Did you jump?
Oh, that's scary. I keep saying it. It still reminds me of that person off Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Not much Star Wars in ages, but I don't know his
Go
name. Jesus.
I would say that Insidious is one of the scary ones. How many is there? I think there's about 4 or 5 of them. I've seen 3 of them, and I think there is one more.
The last
to watch.
keys, isn't it?
Yeah, the last keys is the last one. But honestly, Insidious is quite scary. It is. There is a lot of jump scares in it, and I'm not surprised that it's on the top 10 because you know it is. They are very good movies.
It's simple, effective, and comes right out of nowhere.
It's not bad. That didn't make me jump. It surprised me.
Number 9. From the Doorway, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Oh, I've not actually seen the first one of it. It's quite old, but the killer looks scary. It's just really weird.
A chainsaw-wielding maniac in a mask made out of human skin suddenly bursting out of the shadows is never not going to be startling.
How is he scary?
Thus, that callback to Leatherface's debut in the original Texas Chainsaw really ups the ante.
There he is. That's that kind of funny.
The tension is already high when a radio station employee finds herself seemingly alone with Chop Top, one of Leatherface's family. The two wind up on either side of a door opening onto a darkened room, when the lights suddenly come up to reveal Leatherface ready to do his thing.
Maybe the new music.
Ah! Ah, you're shitting!
But I made me jump. I jumped a little bit. I jumped a little bit. You. It made me jump, and you went just like that. Don't. I don't want to come out of this. I was gonna say I don't want to come out of this assembly. I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out of this. And poo on my pants.
This was made, was it 1986 or something? And they still just simple jump scares like that, but they actually work. Be honest, did you jump?
Yeah, a bit. I did.
Okay, well that's a point for both of us.
What's that?
I can't believe that.
It's like Dora the Explorer.
Second one in.
It's the framing that makes this one special, with the villain suddenly appearing without so much as a cut or camera movement. Number 8, The Hallway. Shout.
One.
This movie from horror legend Mario Bava follows a woman
Mario?
who becomes convinced that the ghost of her abusive husband is haunting her and their son.
Mama, I have to kill you.
Marco.
In one sequence, the son runs down a hallway to embrace his mother, only to suddenly transform into his departed father.
Mama!
What the hell?
The effect is done.
Just think that was made in, was it 1977? And that was just, this is a different one. 1977, and it was just really oh.
So it's like this
It's so
big and
old,
they
but
grew.
it's still quite scary. And the funny thing is that you compare a horror movie then until now with ones that are being created right now that's coming out soon this October. You just see a complete difference of how, it's evolved and how all the jump scares and like all the, it's just
Boom.
so much. Yeah, it's not just a boot, it's like a proper face pop up at the screen. It's just really cool.
Entirely in camera, using a very simple filmmaking
Those are
trick
skills.
commonly called a Texas switch. The technique involves one performer briefly leaving the sight of the audience, only for another to pop up in their place.
Cat people.
1982.
1942.
What did I say?
82.
How did that? 1942. How old is that?
The cat people.
Bus. Cat people.
Right.
Sound is one of the
Number
most important tools in a filmmaker's arsenal,
It
and
should
even
be a
the most
cat.
simple sound effect can be used to create tension and suspense. Take this scene from a true horror classic in which a woman is stalked on a deserted street. The sound of clacking footfalls seem to follow her, but then suddenly stops. Is
I'm not
she
ready for
safe or still in danger? After a prolonged silence dripping with tension, a bus suddenly pulls up to the corner with a startling hiss, breaking the silence with a start that definitely left some audience members gasping. This is also one of, if not the first, jump scares in cinema history.
Wow.
Number 6, The Mirror, Repulsion. Sometimes you just
There's
gotta
no
go the
jump
subtle
scare.
route.
Have you fallen asleep?
Oh, I'm sorry.
In this blink and you'll miss it scare, protagonist Carol is seemingly alone in her sister's apartment. She spends some time
Absolutely
rifling
not.
through the closet before closing the mirrored closet door.
What?
As the door swings shut, the figure of a man can be seen for a split second behind Carol,
God.
silently watching her.
It wasn't even scary, but it jumped.
It goes by so quickly that unless you can rewind the movie,
See, that's the key thing about any horror thing. The sounds and the music just makes it. Sometimes it's not like that. I jumped at that, but it's the music, the timing of that shadow just popped up there. So that's 2 for me on the
I
board.
might
You've
doubt
got
that
one.
you even
You're
saw it
winning.
were it
Well,
not
it's
for a
scary,
sudden
yeah.
music cue. This is another entry that proves that sometimes the simplest techniques and
Hello.
visuals can be the most effective.
Good morning.
The Conjuring. James Wan's first entry
Oh, yeah,
in
we've
the
seen this. How can you remember
franchise
this?
capitalized on the age-old fear of spooky
We've seen
basements
this.
with
Oh
this
my God.
clever
I swear
jump
I've
scare,
seen it.
and it still creeps us out.
Yes, I've seen it. I remember that now.
Because then she gets put in the chair.
Oh, yes. Yes.
After
We have seen
investigating
it.
noises down in the basement of her new
We have
home,
seen it.
Carolyn
God.
becomes trapped down there. A voice asks if she wants to play
Oh,
hide and clap.
And then look,
a
and
game
then
where children
doesn't the
play.
ball go past
Before
her?
poor Carolyn can answer, a pair of hands emerge from the darkness next to her head to deliver the scariest claps in movie history.
Wanna play hide and clap?
Oh, you bloody Jesus.
As if a demonic presence
I guess that's free for me.
Oh, then someone's on the wardrobe. Oh,
I thought someone was in the wardrobe.
on it.
Or was that Insidious?
No, she looks in
Might
it
be.
and she looks on top and she's on the top. Look at it.
suddenly appearing on top of a
Told you.
wardrobe wasn't bad enough.
Spider-Man.
Oh my god, I remember now. It's the second one we've not seen. Because that's the man with the red suit and the really weird face. Yeah, we haven't seen it.
Out of the cabinet, Candyman.
Oh,
The title character of this
I
horror.
don't
swear.
like Candyman.
I swear they've made a new one of it, or making a new one of it.
I don't know. Mum's
Classic has a
Mum's
tendency
still watching
towards
it,
appearing behind people looking into mirrors. A pattern the film then brilliantly subverts with this incredible moment.
Candyman.
No one ever got past 4.
Is he Candyman?
Well aware that closing her bathroom cupboard may lead to a terrifying encounter, Helen takes a look behind her
closes
to make
it.
sure the coast is
Sight.
clear first. Everything
looks
looks
everywhere.
normal, but before she can turn back to close the mirrored cupboard, danger comes her way.
Captain
This
Hook.
is a perfect example of a jump scare that plays on the expectations of the audience, seemingly setting up a scare that will play out in one way before flipping the script and taking a different and unexpected angle instead.
To me.
Number 3, The Tall Man.
Oh, no.
It Follows.
This one is.
The kind of jump scares comes down to presentation.
There was an old woman at
Is
school.
it an ice cream?
She was staring at me. It was like she was following me.
A jump scare on its own can be really good, but when you
Really?
add too many extra elements like a sudden loud sound effect or a musical note or a jarring camera movement,
That's what I mean. Like music and like intense sounds, stuff like that. That's what makes it for me. Now, if it's just plain jump scare, it normally doesn't. But with the music and sound, that's why I jump.
it can feel cheesy and overdone. That's why simple scares like this one work so well.
I need water. Oh my god, I need water.
Okay, I'll get you some.
No, stay here!
In this scene from the breakout horror hit, the sinister force following a young girl emerges from a dark room behind her friend in the form of a tall man. There's no music, no sound effect, just the sudden jarring image of the terrifying figure approaching.
See? Everything's okay.
What the
No
hell?
frills, all chills.
What the hell was that? Oh god, that was terrifying. I didn't jump at that one, but that was terrifying. Number 1.
Number 1, The Shears.
Exorcist.
The Exorcist 3.
Oh no.
While often overlooked, the third entry in the Exorcist franchise is absolutely worth checking out, especially for this legendary
Moving
scare.
back. Exorcist is supposed to be really scary.
The scene takes place in
Shut
a
in,
quiet
mate.
hospital.
Just a-
Plays out over just a few long shots. We see the staff going about their business with barely a hint that
Oh,
anything
she's
is
gonna-
amiss. But just as the quiet and monotony of the scene has lulled audiences into letting their guard down, it's the meticulously slow buildup that earns this scene the number 1 spot, with the long lead up building a sense of calm and routine before the sudden, shocking reveal.
I was like,
Sometimes you
at
can get the
screen.
best results by just taking it slow and steady.
Incidentally, did you know that you are talking to an artist?
Why'd that scare me?
Do you agree
cool.
with our picks? Check out this other.
That generally quite scared me. But there you go. That is the top 10 most creative horror movie jump scares. And I think you jumped once, I think. There you go. Off you go. You can go.
There you go, you can have 5.
No.
Bye.
Okay. I was just on the video now, it's gone because you knew. Right, you know what? We ain't doing. You just took some Oreos at me. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed.